Hi guys, in this video we are going to see about double linked list. It is normally a node which is connected to previous node and the next node. Let us go into inside the video. Include stdio.h and standard library functions are header files are used here. It is standard library file is used for creating memory space using malloc function, and then struct node is I'm just declaring a node using the data type struct, and previous is to connect the previous node address, and next is used to next node address. Int data to have that value inside it, and node head is used here to specify the first node, to specify the first main node in the list. Then void insert beginning, these are the functions and we are going to see in this video. Void insert beginning is to add the element at the beginning. Void insert last is used to add the element at the end. Delete beginning is used to delete the element at the front from the top, and deleting the element last is using the function delete underscore last. Display is used to just display the function. Let us get into the main function. Here I didn't define the function, I have just um, what I can say, I have just declared the functions here. Now let us get into the main function. This main function I have created a variable int choice. If the choice is equal to 6, the loop exits, and here are the options which I am giving. So what are the options means, just inserting it an element at the end or at the beginning, deleting an element at the beginning or at the end, and displaying the function, sorry, displaying the list. Now choices are given, and based on the cases the functions will exist. And then let us see the function definition. For insert beginning, I have declared a pointer variable p in the data type struct, and int item, it is just to get the value data, and p is equal to, this is the what I said, that malloc which is used to create memory space in the for the node, and if it is null, it will consider as overflow, means like no other element can be added. And if the enter the item value, I will enter the item value, and if it is equal to null, p next equal to this. The p next means the next variable has to be null, because this is the first element we are creating, so it will be like no other element will be there, so p next will be null, and previous also will be null, and will get this data from here, and we'll insert it, and we'll consider this as p. If it is not equal to null, then it will go here, means like this is not, creating a first element if the list is not existed. And then else p data item, this is if after creation the head will not be equal to null, it will have some value p, it will be in that, it will be pointing the p now. So after next time if we add another node in the list, it will go here, and it will take the, we have got the value over here, and it will be placed here, and the previous will be, because we are inserting at the beginning, so the previous, there will be no previous node, so we are making it null, and the next node will be our head. The head node address, here the head node address will be placed at here to point the next, the head previous, the previous node, like it will be p. Now the p will be the previous of head, so we are the head's previous should point at p. Now we'll make that first element, that p element, to be head. Like we are inserting it at the beginning, so head has to be at the top. So head, from this element to next element, we are just making it to become head. If it is inserted, it will print an f that node has been inserted. Now let us see into next function, void insert, inserting at the element at the last. So here I am just using the struct node, and with that data type I am just creating two variables, p and temp, and int item. Item is for getting the value. If it is not overflow, these are all the same. We are creating a memory space, and then enter item value. I am just getting the item value. If the item, the data of that p value will be item, and if it is null, means like if in starting, if there is no list exists, it will be created from first, so there will be no previous node and there will be no next node. So previous will be null and next also will be null. It will be both will not be pointing at anything if it is not the first node. If already a node is existed and then we are creating the node at the end, then we are creating a temporary variable as head, while if the temp head, if temp of next is not equal to null, if it is not equal to null, then we are making the temp to go next value. Like if we have 3 or 4 values, if it is pointing at the first, we have to make the pointing we have to make that pointer to come at the fourth value, so that we can create another node at the end using it. Like now in this while loop I am making the temporary variable from head to the last node, so that I can create a next last node using that temp next equal to p. Here the temporary variable will be at the last. Okay, before creating the node, it will be at the last. If I give temp next will be null actually. If it is null, then we are making it as p, this p. Here we are creating one another node, right? It has to point that address p, then previous will be the temp variable, last before node. That last node is now we are creating it. The last before node, the temp will be pointing. So we are making that p previous node to point at temp, and to next node to be null, because there will be, this is the last node, so there will be no node after this node. So it will be pointing, the p next will be pointing at n, nothing. So if node is created, I have just declared to say that the node has been created, node has been inserted. Now let us go to the next function, delete. How to delete at the beginning? So I am just having a variable p here in the data type struct, and if it is equal to null, means like under we can't delete any element over there. And then if or else if head next equal to null, if head is pointing at something and its next is null, then we are making that head equal to null and we are just removing that element. Like if there are two nodes, head is pointing at the first, then head of next will be nothing. Head of next should be equal to null, but it will be not null, right? So we are making the head to go next, and then we are checking for next equal to null. If next equal to null, then we are deleting the node. Like else, if head equal to null or head next equal to null, then we are deleting it. Or else if just take we are assigning the date into some other p, and we are making that yet to move to the next. If we are having 2 or 3 values, well, nodes, then we are making to go to the next, and we are checking the yet previous to be null. If it is null, then we are making that previous node to be null, and then we are deleting the node. Like here we are deleting if only one node exists, we are deleting it directly, because next equal to null, there is no element at the next, so we are deleting it directly. If there exists an element next, and we are checking for its previous, if the previous node is null, then we are deleting it and making that yet pointer to point the next element if it exists. Okay, if the node is deleted, I am just giving a statement here, node has been deleted, node deleted, to make sure that the function works. And then next, deleting at last. Here also with the data type struct, I am just having a variable p and checking for the condition 8. If it is null, it will be underflow. No, we cannot delete the element. Else if yet next, if it is having next equal to null, then we have to free it only one. If it is there only one node, it will be neglected. If there are many nodes, then it will check p next not equal to, we are taking that p head pointer as p. From p next we are checking if it is not equal to null, it has to go. Like if we have 4 nodes, the fourth node, the last node's p next will be null, so we are making that pointer to come to the last node and then checking for its previous next value. We are checking for the next value to be null. The last node will have the previous next as null, right? There will be no node after that, so it will be null, it will be pointing at nothing. So now this line p previous next equal to null means the last before node, this means previous node, right? Last before node, its next should point at null, so that the last node will get deleted. I'm just freeing that. Free p is used to, I forgot to say that free p is used to remove the space, memory space from the program. And here p previous to next equal to null is like last node from last before node next should point at nothing, so that it will become the last, and that last node which has to be deleted will be deleted. Like then here I am just declaring a statement node deleted, so that verifying it whether the element is deleted or not. Then struct node, here I am having a pointer variable, and then it is, we are going to print the values we have in the list, and p equal to 8, which points at first, if you have 5 nodes or 6 nodes or any number of nodes, the 8 will be pointing at p, it will be pointing at the first node, and we are taking that first to be some temporary, with the temporary variable p, and if that variable is not equal to null, if it has some data, then we are printing it. And p next is used to, from first node to next node it will go, and then it will go to the next. If the next is pointing it to null, if p next is pointing at null, then it will be coming out. Okay, like p, it will be become p next, no, p next equal to p, then p not equal to null. If it is equal to null, it will come out, so it will display the values which are present in the program. Like let us run this program and make, and see how it works. So taking time. Yeah, I'm just giving the option. First let me insert an element, let us give 12 at the beginning, and then it will let us make sure whether the element is present or not. I'm just giving 5 to display the element. Yeah, here you can see that 12 element is printed. Now let us add element at the end. Now let us see, give 13 as an element. Now I am just printing it. You can see 12 13. To make sure that insert begin works, I am just again giving 11 as a value, and then I am just displaying it. You can see 11 12 13. Yeah, the element has been added at the front. So let us delete the 11 element using delete at beginning function. This time just choice is 3. Yeah, here I have got a message that node has been deleted. I'm just displaying it now. See, you won't get the element 11, the value 11. Only 12 and 13 will be there. Now let us delete this 13 element using delete at last function. Therefore I'm giving, I'm just getting a message that node has been deleted, and now I'm displaying it to verify it. Yeah, here you can see the values 12. You can see that 13 value has not been existed. So this is all about double linked list. Thank you guys for watching this video.